welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited to talk about skincare today. So this video is going to be all of my skincare heroes. If you guys have been with me for a while, you guys have definitely seen my skin transform for the better. I can honestly say that this has been the best that my skin has been in like 3 years. So I'm really excited to share everything that has really worked for me. But again, you know, skincare, I really feel like you should definitely do your research on the products. Dip into the skincare world. It is so fun. I'm seriously such a skincare enthusiast, and the ones that I'm gonna talk about today are the products that I'm like bowing down to, like skincare heroes. Let's dive right into my #1 recommendation. So I had mentioned Curology in a favorites actually. I think it was like after a month and a half, maybe 2 months of using it, and I was like already obsessed. And I'm telling you, this is like the best that my face has ever looked. Even this one that has been on my face since last November, you guys. Like, is that possible? Like, what is that? I'm gonna give it like another 2 months and I feel like it's gonna be gone. I love Curology because it's custom made for you. Everybody's skin is super different, so we have to treat it differently. And they give you prescription ingredients, which I really feel like makes a difference. I was spending so much money on different skincare, as well as like not even taking into account like all the companies that send me stuff. Lucky for me, I was able to save on those products, but I mean, even those ones that were like super pricey, like it didn't really compare to the results that this gave me. Somebody asked me like, oh, if you stop using it, like what's gonna happen to your face? I like honestly don't even want to know. I use this nightly and I've been really consistent about it. Like there's only been a few times where I'll stop using it because I want to use like a glycolic acid or just some kind of acid to exfoliate my skin, and I don't want to put my skin through too much. So yeah, going back to the prescription ingredients, mine has tretinoin, which is, I feel like, the best thing for really clearing hyperpigmentation, clearing breakouts, creating a really smooth texture. Everybody that I know that has tried that ingredient, it's done wonders for their skin, so I know it's that. And actually right now I'm on my period, and usually I'd have like crazy hormonal breakouts, really big ones actually, like all over my cheek, and I haven't had that issue since I've started with this. You know, I'm always honest with you guys. They actually did send this to me, but I'm not like getting paid to talk about it, but I kind of wish I was. I mean, it's amazing, you guys. I know I've already talked about the process on my blog post, so if you guys want to know even more about like how it exactly works, I'm gonna leave that blog post, and you can see actually from that first month my before and after, and like now you guys see my face, it's improved even more so. That hyperpigmentation that I had is like so faded. I can literally end the video right here. So let's move on to some other really amazing skincare products that I definitely wanted to give a shout out to. So this is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. This one I feel like has also improved my skin's texture, and I use this every single day. I've been using it every single day for months now, like months and months. And I still have like a little left, so a little goes a long way. I know Fresh is a little bit more pricey, but you know what? I really feel like Fresh is such a good investment because they have such high quality products. Like there hasn't been a product of Fresh that I've used and I'm like, it's like whatever, not worth it. Like not at all. I love all the masks that I have tried from them. I love this. I love their cleanser. It's super gentle. So I would really recommend looking at Fresh. Maybe if you want to do like a full skincare routine through Fresh, highly recommend it if you have the budget for it. I'll like never live without this. I'm gonna keep buying this once I'm done. But yeah, like I said, it lasts months. Another one that I really love, especially because of the drying situations, I have dry skin. Julep What Your Skin Needs. I mentioned this in a favorites, but I'm just bringing it up since we're talking about skincare, and this is definitely a skincare hero for me. It's super light, so I like to use this even in the daytime, nighttime. I use this all the time. It's super runny, like it literally is like milk, like it's called. The reason why I like that it's so lightweight, because I'm still gonna go in with the moisturizer and I'm still gonna go in with the sunscreen, so I don't like my face to feel like it has so many thick layers, because when you put on makeup you don't want to have like so many layers, you know, or at least I don't like that feeling. I want my skin to feel as like breathable and skin-like as possible. This one soaks into the skin amazingly, like pretty immediately, but you feel it super hydrating, super moisturized. So I absolutely love this, and it's definitely a hero in terms of the moisturizing factor, like keeping my skin nice and hydrated. I wish you guys can like feel how soft my skin is, like honestly. So let's talk about exfoliation, because exfoliation is so important to me, and that is a key thing that I realized I need to implement like at least once a week. And now in the wintertime, I feel like my skin kind of needs a little bit extra, so I've been using exfoliations twice a week. So the first non-physical exfoliant that I really like is this one by Drunk Elephant. It is the TLC Night Serum. So it has a 12% AHA and BHA blend. That is a very high percentage, and you notice results right away. I use this at night. The next day I wake up, my skin is so freaking like glossy. Like it's so nice. It's a hero for sure, because anything that can yield instant results to me is a hero, and that is what we're talking about today. So highly recommend this product. It is pretty pricey, but again, if you are looking for these kind of like quick results, then it's worth the splurge. So another non-physical exfoliant that I really like is this one by The Ordinary. It's their lactic acid 5%, and it also has hyaluronic acid 2%. So actually lactic acid is very hydrating as far as like acids go. So I really like that, because I again have dry skin. So my skin really loves lactic acid. Whenever I use like a lactic acid, I swear my skin is like, thank you. Like I'm nice and refreshed, vibrant. So I really love this one, and it's really affordable. This is one of my favorite products from The Ordinary line. I know a lot of you guys always ask me about The Ordinary because it is so inexpensive. So the lactic acid I would recommend. I always use like these kind of exfoliants at night for the most part, unless my skin is like really needing some TLC. When I wake up, it's just renewed skin. I always point here because I feel like my forehead is like the telling sign of like, wow, it's like beaming, you know? And actually they do have a higher percentage of a lactic acid, but I haven't tried it. And anyways, I would say if you are new to acids, like if you're just introducing lactic acid into your routine for the first time, start with the mild percentage. Don't put your skin through too much. Like be kind to your skin and then see how it reacts. You don't want to like get too obsessed. That's something that I really learned about skincare. I have like a super addictive personality, very like all or nothing kind of a person. So if a mask was saying to leave it on for 10 minutes, I'm like, no, I need to leave it on for 20, because then it's gonna work better. Like, no, don't be like me. I definitely learned my lesson. Follow the directions, and if anything, go a little bit less if you are trying it for the first time. You just don't want to irritate your skin or anything. So another skin hero and another exfoliant that I wanted to talk about is this by Kate Somerville. I have a full video and you can see exactly how this mask applies and everything. This is another one that gives instant results. Like I don't even have to wait until the next day for me to see results. Like literally after I rinse this off, my skin is beaming, glowing. It's so nice, and you only leave it on for 2 minutes. It has lactic acid, which I've already talked about. My skin absolutely loves, so I love that. It has like papaya enzymes, like all these like little fruit extracts, and it has like these beads. So it's not only a non-physical exfoliant with like the lactic acid, but also a physical exfoliant because it has those little beads. And I just like kind of do that with circular motions, and I feel like that really helps. I know a lot of people are a little bit nervous about physical exfoliants, but I personally love physical exfoliants. It's so gratifying. It's so like satisfying to feel your skin after you rinse that off. Like it's slippery and smooth, and I really love that feeling of a physical exfoliant. If you have like blemishes and stuff, I would beware because you don't want to irritate any raised pimples or any like active acne. So definitely be careful with that, because I have definitely like scrubbed over blemishes and like have made them worse. So just, you know, you guys need to learn about your skin and how to take care of it. But this one I would highly recommend. It's so amazing, and if you have sensitive skin, just leave it on for less. You can definitely feel like the tingliness of it. It's a very strong product, worth every dollar. I absolutely love this, and I haven't really tried anything that comes close to it, but I would recommend the Pixie Peel and Polish. It's kind of the same thing, but not really. Like I wouldn't compare them side by side, but as far as like leaving it on for 2 minutes, it has the lactic acid, it has also the beads to exfoliate. So my next skincare hero that yields instant results is this mask by Sunday Riley. So this is Saturn, and this is perfect for when you get blemishes, when you have active pimples and you want to zap them away like overnight. So this one you can either apply it as an all over mask, leave it on for 10-20 minutes, has 10% sulfur, so I really wouldn't recommend sleeping with this overnight. How I do use it overnight is I just take the tiniest amount and then just place it over the pimple. So like just right over the pimple, like you can just do that. So I'll just do it really quick like that, just over the mark, because you know what, I actually had put it all over, like all around the pimple, just to like, again, this is me like it's gonna be better, but no, it absolutely is not going to be better. It kind of like made the skin around it super red because it's such a strong percentage of sulfur. But when I'm not excessive about it and I just put it right over the spot that needs, you know, treatment, I wake up in the morning and that thing is significantly smaller. I use it for like 2-3 days and it's gone. So I really love this mask. It's so potent and so powerful and absolutely works. So those are all of the products that have really improved my skin, all of my heroes. So in my routine every morning, every night, I always use a very gentle cleanser. So I just wanted to mention that in this video as well, since we're talking about skincare. So I don't really have like one specific hero that I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm giving all my praise to you, because I do switch up my cleansers, and then also my moisturizers, I do kind of switch them up, but they're all very similar. So like my cleanser is super gentle, and then my moisturizer is very hydrating. So this is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. This one I keep in my gym bag because it's so small and it's just nice and compact. I can just, you know, it's easy to travel with. The one that I use the most, and this is my nighttime cleanser, is the Pure Lisse Blue Lotus Cleansing Milk. Sometimes I'll use it in the morning too, but mainly I like it at night because it gets rid of makeup really well. And this one is like my staple. Like I always have this one no matter what. It's super gentle, like I said. It gets rid of makeup pretty fast. This one is one that I feel like I use so much product though. Like if I do use this one as a makeup remover and then go in again to try to, you know, get everything off, I use a lot of it. That's why I feel like I go through it so quickly, but it's a really great one. So the moisturizers, like I said, all of these moisturizers are super hydrating, yet they don't like mess up my makeup, so I can use them in the daytime or the nighttime. So I kind of rotate between these. This one I have been using the most. This one lives like in my house. It is the Almond Soothing Facial Cream. I'll use this day or night. This one lives in my gym bag. This is the Glossy Priming Moisturizer. And then this one, I'll just kind of switch these. I feel like they're very comparable. This is the Embroy Lisse. So really love all of them. They wear really well under makeup. This one is super rich. If you are oily, I would rethink this one because it is kind of meant for dry skin, I would say, but these ones are totally fine for all skin types. The Glossier Moisturizer Rich is one of my favorite products from Glossier. And then this one's a newer one that I just definitely wanted to mention. It is so freaking nice. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Night Creams. I feel like my mom, my grandma, like they always use those really heavy night creams, and my mom looks like so good. But yeah, I've been putting it all over and I wake up with like hydrated skin. It's not like slick or oily or anything like that. It's just like very hydrated. This is a newer product to me, but I definitely wanted to mention because I can already tell it is a skincare hero. So those are all of the products, and I wanted to also mention just 2 more things. There's so many factors that affect your skin, so it's sometimes pretty hard to pinpoint. So I did want to mention some of these wellness products that I've been taking in the last month. So like from October, I feel like this last stretch up until January, that's when I've noticed my skin hella improve, and that's like when I started Curology. But it's also when I started taking these, so I'm gonna mention them. So this is the Olly Undeniable Beauty for hair, skin, and nails. This is my second little batch. So this one, I guess it's been like maybe 2.5 months, and you take 2 a day, and this one actually has biotin, and trust me, I was so scared to take biotin because I feel like biotin was why I started breaking out to begin with, but who knows? Like again, like I said, there's so many factors, and luckily this has not broken me out. Like my skin is fine, my hair is growing so fast, so that is why I bought it, is because I wanted my hair to grow, but then it also helps your skin and nails, so I definitely wanted to mention that in this video. And then the other one that I wanted to mention is this. So this is Cora Organics, and this is the Noni Glow Skin Food. I believe I mentioned this also in a favorites. So this is now my second batch. It has these little packets that look like this. So when I first got them, I was using them in smoothies and stuff like that, but lately I've been really lazy about making my smoothies. So I've just been pouring it into a water bottle, shaking it up, and downing it. So I bought another one, and I've been taking them pretty religiously. Like, sometimes I'll skip a day, but for the most part, I'm like taking this every day. So those are all of my skincare heroes, all the products and things that have really helped improve my skin. I hope that was helpful for you. I love talking about skincare, so I'm so happy that I was able to dedicate a video to what has helped me, and in turn, hopefully that'll help you if you are dealing with some skin issues. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Hey Google, play my Spotify playlist. Top songs.
Playing some music on Spotify.
No.